You went to bed last night, 7 hours, maybe 8. You did everything right. You turned off the television. You dimmed the lights. You were asleep before 10 o'clock. And yet this morning, you woke up exhausted, not a little tired, not just stiff from lying still, genuinely deeply exhausted, like your body never actually rested at all. And when you mentioned it to your doctor at your last appointment, do you know what they said? They probably told you that broken sleep is just part of getting older, that it is normal, that there is not much to be done about it. I need you to hear something very clearly right now. That answer is not good enough. And the science of 2025 and 2026 says it is not even accurate. What your doctor almost certainly never screened for, what they never measured, what they probably never even mentioned, is something called sleep architecture. And the collapse of sleep architecture after 60 is not just making you tired, it is quietly and measurably accelerating cognitive decline, cardiovascular damage, and biological aging in millions of American seniors right now. This is the Longevity Report, and today we are having the conversation your doctor has never had with you about your sleep. Today I'm going to walk you through 4 specific stages of sleep your body cycles through every single night. What happens to each stage after 60, and why the collapse of one specific stage is being called by researchers one of the most underappreciated drivers of dementia in the aging population today. I will also give you 5 evidence-backed interventions that can begin restoring your sleep architecture starting tonight. Stay with me all the way through because intervention number 4 is the one that surprises almost every person who hears it for the first time. Drop a comment right now. Tell me, how many hours are you sleeping most nights, and do you wake up feeling rested or exhausted? I read every single comment. Before we continue, everything in this video is grounded in peer-reviewed research from UC Berkeley, Harvard Medical School, the National Institute on Aging, and the Mayo Clinic, published through 2025 and 2026. This is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for your physician's advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your health routine. Knowledge is not dangerous. Silence is. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? Here is the concept I need you to hold in your mind. I call it the architecture problem. Think of your sleep not as a single state, but as a building with 4 distinct floors. Every night your brain cycles through all 4 floors in a specific sequence. Each floor does a completely different job. And if one floor becomes inaccessible, if the elevator stops reaching it, the work that floor was responsible for simply does not get done. Night after night, year after year. The building is still standing, you are still technically sleeping, but the structural work that keeps the building healthy is quietly going undone. That is the architecture problem. And after 60, for most Americans, the elevator has stopped reaching the most important floor of all. Let me tell you about a woman I will call Eleanor. Eleanor was 69 years old, a retired school principal from rural Ohio, sharp, organized, the kind of woman who remembered every student she had ever taught. Eleanor slept 7 hours every single night without exception. Her husband confirmed it. Her Fitbit confirmed it. 7 hours. Consistent. And yet, over 2 years, Eleanor began to change. She lost words mid-sentence. She became irritable in ways completely out of character. Her short-term memory slipped in ways that frightened her family. Her neurologist ordered imaging, early markers of neurodegeneration. Her family was devastated, but here is what nobody told Eleanor for 18 months. She was not sleeping for 7 hours. She was lying unconscious for 7 hours. Those are not the same thing, not even close. And the difference is everything. Sleep has 4 distinct stages. Stage 1 is light sleep. the transition from wakefulness lasting just minutes, essentially the lobby of our building. Stage 2 is deeper light sleep, where your brain produces sleep spindles, brief bursts of neural activity critical for moving memories from short-term into long-term storage. Stage 3 is slow-wave sleep, deep sleep. This is where your body releases growth hormone, your immune system does its most intensive repair work, and your blood pressure drops to its most protective point of the entire day. This is the floor where your body is rebuilt overnight. And stage 4 is REM sleep, where your brain processes emotions, consolidates complex memories, and regulates mood. REM sleep is where your mind stays young. Now here is what the research shows happens after 60. A landmark 2025 study from UC Berkeley found that slow-wave sleep decreases by approximately 50% between the ages of 25 and 65. Let me say that again, 50%, cut in half by the time most Americans reach retirement age, and it continues declining from there. Type 3 in the comments if you are still with me. A comprehensive 2026 study published in Nature Aging found that adults over 65 with severely reduced slow-wave sleep showed measurable acceleration in the accumulation of amyloid beta and tau proteins, the exact proteins found in excessive quantities in Alzheimer's disease. The glymphatic system, your brain's overnight waste clearance mechanism, operates almost exclusively during slow-wave sleep. Think of it as a drainage pipe that only opens when the water pressure is exactly right. When slow-wave sleep collapses, the pipe closes, the waste builds. Eleanor was not developing dementia. Eleanor had a broken building, and nobody had ever checked the floors. So what actually restores sleep architecture? 5 specific evidence-backed interventions. The first is temperature. Your bedroom must be between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Core body temperature drop is the biological trigger for slow-wave sleep entry. Too warm and your brain never receives the signal to descend. This single change has shown measurable improvements in slow-wave sleep in adults over 65 within 7 days. The second is light timing. Blue light from phones and television after 9 p.m. suppresses melatonin and delays sleep stage progression. Put every screen away 90 minutes before bed, not 60, 90. The third is alcohol elimination. A 2025 study in the Journal of Sleep Research confirmed that even one drink within 3 hours of bedtime suppresses slow-wave sleep by up to 40%. The alcohol makes you drowsy, but it actively prevents your brain from reaching the stage you need most. Type 4 in the comments if you are still here. The fourth intervention, and this is the one that surprises almost everyone, is morning sunlight exposure within 30 minutes of waking. Not afternoon, not midday, morning. Direct natural light in the first 30 minutes of your day resets your circadian clock and has been shown in 2026 Stanford research to measurably increase slow-wave sleep the following night. Because what you do at 7 a.m. directly programs what your brain does at 2 a.m. 10 minutes outside without sunglasses, no phone, just light. And the fifth intervention is magnesium glycinate taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed. 2025 meta-analysis in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that magnesium glycinate in adults over 60 produced significant improvements in slow-wave sleep duration, sleep efficiency, and next-day cognitive performance over 12 weeks. Not magnesium oxide, not magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate specifically. Always discuss supplementation with your physician first. Here is what I want you to carry away from today. The number of hours you sleep is not the whole story. It has never been the whole story. The quality of those hours, the architecture, is what determines whether your brain is being restored or quietly depleted while you lie there believing you are doing everything right. Eleanor got her building fixed. Within 6 months, her word finding improved. Her irritability decreased. Her family said she came back. That is not a miracle. That is what happens when the cleaning crew is finally allowed to do its job. Share this video with someone you love who wakes up exhausted every morning and has been told it is just part of getting older. It is not. Subscribe to the Longevity Report for science-backed guidance every single week, and leave a comment below. Which of these 5 interventions are you trying first tonight? Tell me. I read every single one. Take good care of yourself. You have absolutely earned it.